KenzuGaming. In this game I will be showing you how to play for Denmark. It is a great struggle. Denmark doesn't have many units which you can use. This is a 4-on-4 game. All of us are playing for Denmark. We are getting 2 FOBs per card. That's why you'll see so many of them. And this is how we'll play. This is a total destruction game, so we don't care about points here. We are trying to get to the home sector of the enemy. We are trying to kill all CVs. This is what we care about. So we are positioning ourselves. I can show you from my point of view what I can see. Our strategy is as follows. Take over this area. Hinder all advance here with planes. At the same time, one player is fortifying this area. And the other 3 are focusing on this area, trying to push through. I'll be pushing through this area. So you can see I'm sending my scout defenders forward. These are recon units. They have just a couple rockets, they don't even have machine gun. And you can see I'm already sending my napalm planes in case they come with land units. Then I obviously have seen these helicopters here, so I retreat and position myself so that my defenders can target them. In the meantime, I call for reinforcements, and my allies are napalming this whole place. And you can finally see my infantry coming. Oh great, there are also some bombs. So my unit secured is here. In the meantime, you can see that there are already forces being moved forward. And this area has been secured by the enemy. And we somehow are not advancing here. There was probably some communication issue. They already started shelling us with artillery, but it's not a big deal. At this point I sent these guys forward to make a ruse, to make the enemy believe that actually we have a lot of forces here. Well, they should be going there anytime soon. And as you can see, I'm already testing my ground with the Draken. And you can see the enemy has a lot of artillery. So we're really being shelled with smerches, with regular artillery, with mortar fire. Obviously to the enemy, this looks like we are sending a lot of infantry here. They obviously don't know it's empty. As you can see, this side is already fortified. You can see there is a layered defense. We keep some infantry at the front. They can exchange places very easily. And in the back there are the TOW and TOW 2. Now they're just trying to reduce the infantry here, but actually there is none. And here is a small helo attack. Now take into account this Mi-8. They are a serious danger for us because Hawks are very risky to use against these. You have only 3 rockets with a Hawk, so you can get slaughtered very easily, and your range is not very good with Hawk. And Hamlets, they outrange these helicopters only by 100 meters. So I go here for an attack. This is a feint attack, it's not a real attack. It's not going to win any ground because these are empty, but they're being used only to scare this guy. Because when we attack, even if we cannot push through, it's going to scare him and it's going to prevent him from attacking himself. And at the same time, we can also see what kind of forces they have here. So I have brought more infantry here. I brought a couple of Hamlets. Oh, this is just one, so it's not gonna help much. And now I send my planes to napalm. But as you can see, it was a risky undertaking. I lost 2 planes. But it doesn't matter because we have spotted their anti-air, we have burned down these infantries here, and with our artillery we can now take out the whole area. In fact, we are pushing, but at the same time some of us are able to save up for artillery. We have here already 2 artillery pieces. You can see I have 1. And over time we'll be getting stronger and stronger. Because as you know, we cannot get very strong with our infantry. Our infantry is very weak. Our tanks are weak. Our planes are weak. Helicopters are weak. So the only thing which we can fight with is artillery to suppress the enemy, and then we just take it out with our cheap spam units. Most of the fighting will be here, so I'll be just focusing on this area. I think this will be the most convenient thing. You can see they are going for a counter-attack here. Then BMPs are also pushing forward, but I move my infantry and take them out. I just keep this kind of view. Let me hide the HUD. I don't know if that's useful at all. Probably not, because we cannot see the units, so I just keep it like this. And now we can see there is a tank, but the tank is pretty hard for us to kill. The only thing we can kill it is with Dragon, because TOW is not going to be successful here, and the RPGs are not going to fire that far. As you can see, we don't actually have that much infantry here. For example, this 4 Dragonair costs 10 each, with the transport is 15, so this whole thing costed only 60 points. Everything is very cheap for the Danish. Now I have sent the Draken and they kill it. Even if I lost the Draken, it will be already fine, because after we take this, we can fortify it with our infantry, then they cannot take it back. And now they're sending their SU-27S. These are formidable fighters. However, as you know, we can spam our blocks. Of course, not at the beginning. At the beginning, we're at a disadvantage. Now you see we lost this area, but now we're taking it back, so it's a little bit a tug of war. Could be considered that. He managed to escape. But you can see they're pushing pretty aggressively. So no one wants to give up their side. There's a lot of brutal fighting for each inch of the ground. Now you can see some heavy artillery lobbing here. I have split this area, so they cannot have further reinforcements. As you can see, my infantry is already pretty devastated. I have only 12 soldiers left, so I need some breathing time. And I'm already sending some supplies, so I can refill these guys, and also some fresh troops to the front line. And at the same time, I'm pushing for these regions, because this has been weakened. It can be now taken very easily, and I just don't want to give away this ground. As we can see, there are only 6 motor 13, they're already dead. Of course, we see some infantry here. But obviously everything which is revealed to our artillery will be bombed immediately. It will be shelled. One of the allies has this kind of mortars, but you can see they can be killed very easily. Especially after the artillery preparation. And they also have some BMP 1s. Where are the other ones? We don't see the other ones. Well, here is one, and you will see that it's gonna get destroyed very soon. You can see the artillery on both sides is very strong, but we are also doing some counter-artillery fire. Well, this is strange. Where can I see it? Let's make it neutral. Let's make it from my point of view. That's interesting. Well, it was not visible when we were playing it. Must be some kind of bug. Let's go the opposite way. Oh, so in the replay you can always see it when you hide the HUD. You can see the fobs. You can see here I have a Hawk. This is my own Hawk which I bought in the whole game. It doesn't even have any rockets. It's such shit. You can see they're going for a push. We get information here from Uro that he's going. There is some units moving in, and you can see there are some helicopters attacking here. Now they're not using attack move. If they use the attack move, it would be very easy for them to take out the hamlets. But you can see these hamlets basically wasted all their infrared missiles to take out a couple of useless helicopters. Now you can see we don't have many. Actually, we have no infantry here to protect ourselves. So the only thing we can do is send some troops. But still, these units are cut off. So no matter what, it will be only a matter of time until we can defeat them. Oh, these guys are burning. One guy left. And he's dead. So this is all burned. This is cleaned. And you can see we can see their fobs. So we are now shelling them. So we can see this fob. We're taking it down. At the same time they have brought T-64BM. This tank has 16 front armor and 18 armor piercing armor. This is something very hard for us to take down. Because as you remember we have... Now they're sending a nice spam. And you can see we have hamlets here. We can only achieve it by having a lot of planes. Because these hamlets are very unlikely to hit anything. Now we have uncovered so many units. Because this unit managed to get that far. So obviously it will be immediately targeted. Oh, but actually now we have this priority. At this point it really seems very desperate for them. Because after we were showing this, I just have the impression that they're panicking. They're pushing their tanks forward without support because they just want to stop this advance. You can see there's still one tank, and it's gone. And here are the guys. Let's have a look at them. Where are you guys? So we are preparing this city. We're going to storm it soon. He just sent these guys probably forward since all the foes are lost. Let's have a look how much infantry is there. Actually just VDV, but of course we don't know what is there. Oh, we're just shelling this. At this point, if we have a look how many artilleries we have, I have 4 here. And on the left side we have another 6, actually, 6 artilleries. So at this point we have 10 artilleries, and you can see we still have a lot of ops. The game ends in half an hour and it's not gonna be used up. Su-25 attacks. Now this is a serious problem, the Su-25. Oh, actually we managed to take it down. How is that possible? Oh, we have 4 hogs here. Using hogs in groups of 4 is a must. For example, this one is just really just to scare them away. Here we can see a Tunguska, and in fact we revealed it already a long time ago, but we didn't destroy it because there were simply so many targets for such a long time already. Now you can see they have sent their Su-25, 27. So this was a very risky undertaking to go that far. But we're sending our counter. And one of their Su-27 is lost. We managed to secure this position. We have revealed these merches, so obviously they're not going to last long. You can see he's trying to take it down with his machine gun. Oh my god, look at this. What was that? That was a plane. And you can see it's just being bombed to smithereens. As the other ones, they don't know that it's dead already. At this point, it's probably moving the command back to Alpha. It's being further targeted. The city has been completely burned down. There is an assault with the Dragonet. You can see we have a lot of infantry here participating in this assault. So this is not very risky for them to get into. In fact, there were some Spetsnaz, but with such overwhelming force we were able to counter that. Even if they bomb it, they cannot bomb back with all. Now here is a minor counterattack. As you can see, we have moved all our forces here, so now here we are very much weakened. So they're able to advance pretty easily. The only thing we can send our planes. But even then, they should still have units here. See, they have 3 tanks, BMD-3. Ishilka is not gonna make it. And a VDB-19. Why you don't move your feet? Oh, now he is. So the blue berets are advancing. And now they're also in fire. So let's have a look from our point of view again. Obviously, when they're panicked, they're easy prey for the lead guard. But this whole infantry has been simply completely destroyed. Obviously, this kind of isolated pocket without anti-air is unable to hold it. In the meantime, I have deployed my command here to stop them. And I'm advancing with my units. His scout defenders turned to be actually very useful. He had to move his tanks because I was attacking it with my tall defender. His command tank. And as soon as he moved it, I spawned my tanks. I was able to crush this resistance. Now they're sending a ATU, but obviously it's already too late for this kind of heavy tanks. If they had sent the expensive tanks at the beginning of the game, we would have had very serious problems. And that's the end of the game. I hope you enjoyed the replay. And please let me know what you think about it.